in terms of educating them about the plant, from cultivation through to law.
Well, I'm going to give that to you, yeah.
Yeah, we have a hemp program now going on in Davis, a hemp breeding program, as well as a hemp production program, looks at spacing, weeding, things like that. Our students are absolutely going to be all over that, and as soon as high THC cannabis becomes available, we'll be all over that. So we will teach whatever we certainly can, but you're absolutely right. Hemp is a gateway drug to cannabis.
Let's change that term.
I know, can someone kick him under the table in the
Yeah.
shin, yeah. Bob, do you want to take any part of that?
Well, yeah, I mean, all of that is true, but it still doesn't answer the question as to whether hemp is going to have the same medical efficacy as THC. And as far as I know so far, the answer is likely to be no. And that's the problem. And the reason why we have liberalized hemp laws because it's good for farmers in Kentucky. And so if Mitch McConnell is willing to support it, you know, you got to have a big question mark somewhere. One of the problems with federal, that's the problem. That means that because it was good for Trent Lott and his constituency, we can't do research on real quality cannabis. By the way, the word marijuana also has racist history. So I only use the word marijuana when I'm talking about the Marijuana Act of 1937, because that's the name of the statute.
With an H?
With an H.
Yeah,
spelled-
marijuana, yes.
Ma, I just want to know, is there a distinction about running the Cannaclub at UCLA and USC as far as who gets approved first? Or like if you're approved first at USC, then UCLA falls in line. If UCLA goes first, then USC doesn't. I mean, because they're both private and public, so how do you balance the two of working with them?
So each campus can do their own thing. They can set up their own classes. It's kind of separate, but we do work together still. We still collaborate on ideas, all the campuses. However, each campus is different. They have their own policies in terms of what they can present on campus, who they can even bring on campus, because some schools won't even allow cannabis company owners to talk to students. So there is a bit of differences between private and public schools, but we try to, you know, we have chapter leaders at every campus, and these chapter leaders, they take care of what will happen on their campus, and then at the end of the day, we then communicate with each other, talk about our ideas, and see how we can all work together. But yes, it can be difficult sometimes if, you know, for example, UCLA and USC wanted to work together. You know, there will be some private school policy from USC's end, and then there will be some UC policies that we'd have to navigate around. But we make it happen, and it's all about just communicating with each other. But we typically all do our own events within our own chapter.
But can you invite like Jim Jones or other like celebrity marijuana people? Can they come to?
Yes, I'm gonna. We've done
The
that.
question
in the
was,
past.
can you invite other celebrities and important notables?
Yes.
Yes. So at UCLA, we've brought we've brought business owners. We've done panel events with several people in the industry, and we're still going to bring them up. Even if we're stopped, we're going to say, hey, we're just being educated from a businessman. We don't want to call them or a businesswoman. We don't want to call them a cannabis business person. We're calling them a business person or an educator, not a cannabis educator. Like, we really want to not identify these people as a cannabis something. They are an educator. They are a business person. They are, you know, a scientist. So that's how we are navigating around the policies.
Okay.
Yes,